is a bit different than maybe what you've seen before. What I try to do is I try to show these guys how to work out, because I think it's a lost art. It's in America, in England, anywhere. I'll go all over the place. I've been quite fortunate to be able to do this all over, and I call it the workout. But it's based on correct technique on shooting, obviously. But I can show you guys in 5 minutes how to shoot correctly, how to hand position on the ball. But if you don't want to go away and work on it on your own, then you're not going to make it. You know, it's not what they do when I'm in here with them. It's what they do when I'm not in here. They have to go away and go to work and do the things that I'm going to show them. Some of the repetition stuff is quite boring, because you're just going to stand by a basket and do what's called a flip drill. You're going to get by a basket and do that proper shooting technique drill. But today we're not shooting any shots outside of 6 feet. All right? The other thing is, when we come in, we're doing an hour. It's going to be intense. All right? So go back over there. Hurry up. All right, now, you guys, this is the first time I ever met you. Get in here! Oh, that was better, wasn't it? That first time looked like you were having a Sunday stroll, especially you girls. All right? Now, so everything we do, we're going to try to go hard. You got it? We're going to push it a bit. Now, there's a certain, at first, we're not going to go that hard, because I'm going to go through technique, and I'm going to have you working on that. First thing is, everybody get the ball, get your shooting hand behind the ball like that. Now, check number one. You should see that cave there. The ball's not, you're not shot putting it, so it's like this. And that, you should see a cave there. All right, she's got it. You do. All right, and this is the first drill that you have to be patient if you want to make a shooter. All right, I can shoot. I'm not going to go and shoot 500 shots and show you how good a shooter I am, because I can shoot. But I practiced 2-3 hours a day, and I had good instruction, and people showed me the correct way to shoot. This is the first thing we're going to do, is just get the ball like this, and you're just going to snap it up like that. Up. Go ahead. If the ball doesn't come right back down to you, you're doing something wrong. Keep going. Snap it up. All right, then the second thing is, this is an important thing, the guide hand. If you watch the NBA three-point shoot-off, it was ugly. I mean, the ball was going in. Curry, a great shooter. There was a couple of them, they shot like this, and they opened both hands up, and I was going, whoa. But that's sheer practice. They're shooting the ball 500 times a day, so they're making them. But we want you guys to have nice technique. So you have a shooting pocket. All right? You're not going to be like this in a game. Your feet are about shoulder width apart. This is an important thing. If the ball's there, and when I go get it, how I can get into a shooting position on balance rapidly. We're going to go through all this stuff. But you have to get your guide hand onto the side of the ball like this. That's where your guide hand goes. Guide hand never moves. When you let it go, the guide hand stays right there. If that guide hand opens up, that's when the ball is going to start drifting that way. All right? Some self-checks you can do is, if you get your elbow out, the ball is going to drift that way. So if you take a couple shots and you say, ball's drifting, you know why, because you got your elbow out. Get your elbow in. It should be an L, just like that. And then you've got guide hand on the side. Release, extend your arm up. Okay? So this will be the only time you're going to be standing here. Then we're going to start working. But you have to do the same thing I just did right there, right in place. Just put it up, let it hit. And then catch it, regather, put it up, catch it, regather. All right, go ahead. All right, guys. Everybody over this hoop. Let's go. All right, now, watch. When you start off, you're going to start right here. This is the rule. I'm shooting. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be standing here shooting the balls. I can shoot, but you're going to, you do this until you make 18 or 20. Then you get to take one step back, and then you do it again. The rule is, and this is where you got to be patient, the rule is that when I shoot it, it has to be the same every time. All right? I don't miss. You like that? You have to do the same thing every time. Then you get to take a step back. And you get to take a step back and a step back and a step back until you, as long as you're making the 8 out of 10. When I get to a point where I'm not able to make that 8 out of 10, that was supposed to miss. I'm on fire. All right, you're shooting it. That was supposed to miss. I am on fire. You like that? Can you do that? Go ahead. Come on, man. Get up here. All right. Right here. Move in. Go ahead. Good. Now you got to get your technique right. One hand. Just snap. You're going to do that flip drill. And again, don't throw it. Just snap it like that. That's pretty good. All right, everybody run back over here. All right, now, this is what they have to do. They don't have to do it. I'm not going to make them either, because it's not the end of the world for me if you don't do what I tell you. But you should, because I'm right. I am right. There's only one way to shoot. There's only one way to shoot the ball. There's only one way to teach how to shoot, and that's a fact. I've been very fortunate to get to go and work with a guy in the States called the Shot Doctor, who's probably the best instructor of shooting in the whole world, maybe. The guy's unbelievable, and he does the same. He talks the same thing. You have to be patient. You have to get by the basket and do what I just told you. And you might shoot for 1 hour, and you will not go outside of 6 feet. There's no need to. This is what happens. You go into a session, and somebody will come up and say, "Bob, I got to make my threes. I can't make my threes." Well, let me see you shoot it. Whew. Oh, I almost made that one. Who's chasing that? Come on. One of you guys get it. I have another one. Whoa. Whoa! I made one. Throw me another one. Whoa. Oh, I'm floored. I made another one. Does that make me a three-point shooter? No. You like that? I thought you might. All right, now, that doesn't make me a shooter, though. I shot 3 different ways. And those are lucky shots. I make a lot of lucky shots, though. But those are lucky shots. They shouldn't have went in. I'm chucking it up there. If I'm going to be a three-point shooter, I have to shoot the ball the same way from 3 as I do from 5. Do you understand that? So don't ask me to make you a three-point shooter, because I'm going to tell you to go in there and shoot 300 5-foot shots a day like this. Switching position and doing, and going different angles. But that's what I'm going to tell you. Because you can shoot 250 a day out here, and if you're not doing it correctly, it's bad practice, so don't do it. That's a fact. I'm right again on that. You believe me? Good man.
What do you say to the kids, or how do you change their shot?
Just come here. If somebody's shooting incorrectly, get there. All right, now get in a shooting position. If he shoot the ball, that looks pretty decent. But if he gets his elbow.
His thing is, how do you change that? What, is it just repetition? Is it film? Is there little drills you do to teach something? I mean, obviously, like you say, it's habit, right? Like you talk about the NBA guys, they shoot. No one shoots the same. You said there's one way to shoot. There's not, because if you watch the NBA, there's not one way to shoot. They shoot a different way. So how do you persuade them that there is one way, and how do you get them to change?
they have to, there is only one correct way to shoot. Now, the guys, NBA guys, they're in a gym maybe 2 hours just shooting the ball. There's a guy named Jamal Wilkes years ago, he used to shoot like that, but he was a 50% shooter. But I wouldn't allow him to do that at his age. I would make him do it the way I do it. Feet shoulder width apart, eyes on the target, release, extend your arm up, and follow through. All right? Same thing. That's the way, that's the shot that you want all the young guys, all young players, you want to shoot that way.
And how do you incorporate jumping? Because you find a lot of young players now don't really jump on their shots. So if they stand so close to the basket, they can't really jump. How do you then get the jump in?
You got to keep them so close to the basket, and it's after a period of time of getting the technique down, then everything starts to get into a rhythm, and then you can kind of do that. But what you have to do is you got to teach them that when they're shooting a jump shot, if they want to leave the ground, an example like Larry Bird, you could put a piece of paper underneath his feet when he jumped. He never jumped high. It was just part of his shot like that. Great jump shooters, Michael Jordan used to shoot a fadeaway, get 30 inches off the ground, but you don't have to do that. It's just part of the rhythm. But I wouldn't teach them a jump shot until I was sure that they had great balance on their shot and everything was right. All right? If you have any questions, just raise up your hand and I'll come back over here. But we're going to go on the basket now for a second. All right? Give me 3 lines right here. 1, 2, 3. Hustle up. Where's that line over there? Quick. Girls, split up. All right. Now, you guys were all shooting from 6 feet. You're going to start off here, and you're just going to go with a straight pull-up jump shot. Going straight at the basket. Boom. Pull up and go straight up, shot, and then return. You got it? This is the best shot in the game. Because if I can shoot a pull-up, I just gain that little bit of distance when she takes that step back, and then I've got my shot. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are you ready? Is she ready? All right, here we go. Go! Get on balance. Look for that rotation on the ball. Oosh. Stay inside of 6 feet. Not bad. All right, get over on this line, let's go. Quick, 5, 4, 3, 2. Get on that line, purple one. All right, you guys have got 7 touches. You're gonna go to the blue and back 7 times. As soon as you finish the 7, you're gonna shoot. All right, we're adding a little bit of physical pressure, like in a game. When you're shooting in a game, like I can stand there and make them shots, make 100 shots in a row. There's nobody on me. If he was hawking me all over the place, I'd get tired, I'd probably miss him. But you can't let that happen. So in addition to getting the correct technique, you also have to have shooting muscles. You have to build your shooting muscles. That's your legs, your calves, your shoulders, your abdominals, everything. So we're going 7. Then we're back on a shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and everybody's got to count. What's that? Yeah, you're dribbling it. Hey, you got to count. If anybody doesn't count, we'll have to do it again. We'll have to stay here till about 7. You ready? Go! 4. Count! Are you counting? Good. Shoot it! 3 lines. No, big fella. Doing the same drill. Start out here, pull up jumper. Go. Go. That's it. Push it. Concentrate on your technique. You ain't too bad there. Over here, let's go. All right, get yourself onto a line. Stand on a line. We're gonna do this, and then you gotta tell me how this is a shooting drill. You can spread out a bit. You don't have to it's not a chorus line. Somebody can come out here. You're gonna go like this. Get in a shooting position. You're going back and forth like this. Hard as you can. You ready? Go! Squeak! Push it! Why is that a shooting drill? Why is that a shooting drill?
Because you gotta get strong legs.
Well, what were we just doing?
Jump shots.
Pull up jump shots. So now you're doing, it's called the overload principle. You're building up your shooting muscles for a pull up jump shot, but you're doing 20s. And then you go back and shoot again. Come in here, guys. I'm old, so when I talk to these guys, I'm not being disrespectful if I tell you something. But one of the problems that you have is you guys have got too much. You're always on that. If you were shooting, the amount of time you spend on a phone or something, you'd be unbelievable. As long as you're working on it correctly. Here's some checks thing. This is a check. Make sure that you're getting that. The ball should be spinning. I'm seeing a few. You shouldn't be able to read that Wilson solution, 0.95 pound on there when it's going through the air. It's got to be like that. All right? Why do you get spin on the ball? It's obvious. When it hits the rim, it's like that. Look at that. That falls in. You shoot it flat, boom, it's going to come out. Shoot it spin, you got that. It softens it when it hits the rim. So that's a very important thing that you got to work on as you follow through. I'll show you a couple of things you can do, but you got to you have to have the desire to make sure that your shot's right, okay? So say you're in here on your own and you're shooting around. They're shooting around on their own, and then they're going to go and get to a spot, and you're going to do 20. Then you're going to go do it again. Then you're going to do 20. Then you're going to shoot again. Do 20. Who would do that? Would you do that? You would, because I'm standing here, but would you do it if I wasn't here? Well, that's what you have to do, though. I'm not being nasty, but you have to do things, overload yourself for shooting. You have to concentrate on it correctly. And when the question about, like, how do you determine somebody's shooting technique is correct? Well, check things. One thing is, use your phone or whatever there. I'm useless on those, but I don't. What's it called even? Yeah, so you can video yourself. Get somebody to video you shooting dead on, and then you can see if you're doing anything incorrect. And then also, if I'm shooting around with her, you shouldn't feel bad about saying to me, Bob, you got your elbow out, get it in. I'm not going to go, oh, don't tell me what to do. No, that's good that you're helping me, and I'll help you. If I think you're off balance or you're jumping to the side, I'm going to tell you. Because if you've got a partner, then you can work together, right? All right, now, let's go back out here. You guys, go get that bench. Put it out here. All right, get over here. Now, again, all this is overloading. I'm old school. I can't change because I'm old. But this is just old school stuff, and it's overloading. You guys got to jump in one of these lines. You're going to start off here. You're going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into a shot. You got it? You got to touch that 5 times. Why is that a shooting drill?
Is it because you need to be low, so when you're not able to, you can go straight to
You're building your legs up. You'll find out in a minute when you do it a few times because it's quite hard. All right, you ready over there? Are you ready? Are you ready? Get over here. Loud as you can. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Were you convinced? Loud as you can. I'm ready, man. Go ahead.
I'm ready.
Man,
Man.
good job. You're getting better. What the heck was that? All right, I'll get him. Don't worry. All right, you ready? Go. Come on, big fella. 5 touches. Hey, that was only 3 touches, man. Let's go. That's good technique there. Remember that. Did that feel good? That felt good, didn't it? Because it was a good shot. Same with you. You got to concentrate on keeping that hand and snapping that off like that. You're kind of two-handed it. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. You got to get that spin on there. Hold it. All right, now, you see that bench? That's a sophisticated piece of workout equipment. Did you know that? That thing. You can do a whole workout on that. If I came in here on my own, I'd get that bench out. Let's see. I'll show you a couple, then you're going to have to come up with one. How about this one? I'm only kidding you. There's one. You're building up your shoulders. All right, how about this one? Up, down, up, down, up, down. How about that? You do 15 of those, then you go shoot. How about jumping up, down. 15 of those, then you go shoot. You think that'd make you better? Yeah, it will, because there ain't anybody else doing that. Unless they're in Doncaster, they're not doing that, I don't think. You ever do that? But that's a good thing to do, though, isn't it? To make yourself better. Then you go shoot, and you concentrate on your shot. Girls, not all, but most of you, you got to get more snap on your release because the ball's not spinning correctly, so that's something we got to work on, all right? All right, now, you can demonstrate. You're going to approach that, get over there. You're coming at this bench. When you're going to pull up, you're going to jump over it with 2 feet. Go ahead. All right, pivot to the hoop. Get back over there, man. What the heck was that? Michael Jackson imitation? All right, over. All right, pivot. Go. There you go. Pull up. Guy's got a nice shot, though. Doesn't he? Hey. All right. Good. Did you see what he did there? That's what we're doing. Here we go. Get up, man. Next. Right behind. Pivot. Don't travel. Square up and hit it. Good. Not bad, not bad. That's not a bad stroke either there. Get up, don't travel. Good. Everybody on that side of the wall, over on that wall, put them balls down in front of you. You got to tell me why this is a shooting drill. You got to tell me why this is a shooting drill. We haven't done it yet. Put the ball up here. All right, when I say feet, I want you to get your feet moving as fast as you can. When I say wall, you got to climb up that wall and do a push-up. Get in the push-up position, big fella. No, face me. I'll climb up that wall. All right, do one. Get off now. Then you're on feet. Wall, feet, wall, you've got it? Why is this a shooting drill? Hey! He volunteered that one, good job. All right, you ready? Feet. Get your feet moving. Wall. Feet. Get it moving. That's it, get up the wall. Feet. Wall. All right, get your ball. Get back over here. Let's go. 5 touches. 5 touches into a jumper. Go. 1, 2, quicker than that. Quicker now. We're warmed up now. Let's go. Pick it up. Let's go, let's go. Quick touches, big fella. Whoa. Not bad. Keep it going. See that backspin? Come on, man. You armed that one. Snap it. Everybody over here. Let's go. Good hustle. You guys are looking better. Good job. Now, your technique again. Get your hand position on the ball. We got to keep going back to this because I have to say that they might, when they leave here, I'm not saying that every one of them is going to be shooting it correctly, but you'll understand how to shoot it correctly, and then you've got to practice that way over and over and over. This is something that I always say to do, and people won't do it because they think they just don't understand why I'm saying to do it. But somebody will say, I can't shoot free throws. And I'll say, well, if you want to become a great free throw shooter, this is how you're going to do it. There's the hoop. You're going to start here. You got a routine where you 1, 2, 3, up and in. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to shoot. How old are you? 14? Dang. So what is it now? It's almost March. If I said I could make you a 70% free throw shooter by July, would you do what I tell you? Well, get in there then. Because you're going to stay in there all the month of March, right here. You're going to shoot your free throw from there. And then in April, you're going to take a step back. Go ahead. As long as you're making them. Like I said, with that percentage. And then in May, you get to take another step back. Now you're about 12 feet. You might have to go back in though. This is where you have to be patient, and patience isn't like the main thing anymore with kids because they want everything to happen so fast. You know, everything's got to happen today. You want to be a better shooter today, you want to shoot threes today, you want to dunk it. Well, it takes a lot of work. So you're going to have to start there and gradually work your way back. And you have to be honest with yourself and say, well, that feels good. I'm going to take a step back. I'm fine. If it doesn't feel good from here, you got to go back in. But by the time July comes, you're going to be a pretty good free throw shooter. But it takes a lot of patience and work. And instead, how much of them PS 57s or whatever they're called? What are those games? PS what's? 4s. Dang, I'm way off. 53 points off on them. But instead of buying one of those, how much do those cost?
I'm sure a lot.
A lot. Well, get your parents to buy a hoop. You can get one of them N1s for 100 pounds. Put it in your backyard. That's better than having all this stuff. It is. You got to have a hoop. If you're going to shoot and make yourself better, you got to have a hoop. All right? Get back in there. You're doing all right, man.
Yes.
Okay, now, you understand what I'm saying about patience? It's the same for your jump shots. Now, obviously, somebody said this to me, and I didn't get insulted because, like I said, I'm old. I've been doing this all over the place, so sometimes it might sound silly, but obviously in a game, I can't say to the ref, excuse me, Bob Martin said shoot him in here. No, you got to shoot a 15-footer. But if you're not having success, then you've got to move back in, and so you eliminate the strength factor. You know what I mean? Because if you got the technique down, then it's only going to be strength. So get in there and do your repetitions. Everybody got it? Okay. All right. Now, here's another thing. We're gonna go back to the hoops. And we're gonna go off of an inside out move into a jump shot. So you're gonna go like this, you're coming at it, boom, boom, inside out move. You got it? Everybody got that? How can we do a overload principle of an inside out move? Just stand here like this. Inside out, inside out, inside out. Switch, inside out, inside out. And in England, there's lines, so many lines on the court, you could just do this. Every line, inside out, inside out, inside out, inside out. Right? Right, big fella? Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah. All right. He's getting better. Okay, so you're going back to the hoops. 3 lines again. Move them benches over a little bit and then go with an inside out move. Stay inside 6 feet. Let's go.
How many times do we do it?
I'll get it. All right, you ready?
How many times do we do it?
You can go, just go a couple times. Inside out to the hoop. Go. That's it. Snap it off. Whoa. Keep your heads up. Inside out. Good job. Come on over here. 5, 4, 3. Way to hustle. Okay, now this bench still, there's a lot more stuff you can do on here. All right, we've done that 5 touches. You could do jump ups, various things. When you start getting tired, girls move over. When you start getting tired, then maybe you have to get yourself pumped up again. This is how I do it. I still do this. I'm a bit psycho, but I'll go in the gym and I'll try to, I want to be able to do these, so I do these different things that are a bit wacko. But I get by a bench and I get myself going again. I just, get in there, man. Go! Hey! Pick him up! Where's the growling man? Yeah! Come on! That's not bad though. Good job. Would you ever do that? No! Why not? It's good for your hands. You gotta have strong hands to be a good shooter. All right, so you're pounding the ball backwards and forward. You're working your abdominals, and you're getting some frustrations out as well. Get yourself pumped up again. All right, let's go. Everybody at half court. All right, now, sometimes in a game, you come up and you got to square to the hoop on a side angle, so we're going to get on a line, and we're going to do this. Side to side, but you're not bringing your feet together. You're going like that. And stay in a shooting position. Have you got it? Let's go. Go as hard as you can. Come on, big fella. Get your head up. Keep yourself a good base. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Let's go. Side on! Side on! All right, let's see. Will you run down there and get that chair? All right, this is mental pressure. We did physical pressure where we're running, jumping on the benches, doing all that on the wall. This is mental pressure. Come here. See all the crowd? They're watching you. You've got to go make a shot. Can you do it? Go ahead.
Where's that from?
In there. Oh! Give him one more try. Come on, pick him up! Yeah! Come here, big fella. Get over there. Dunk that ball. Dunk it! Hey, do it again. Pick him up! Pick him up! You gotta pick him up! Get up, big fella! Dang! Now you're getting harder. You gotta do it again. Pick him up! Pick him up! Get to the hoop! How old are you? You're all right, man. I don't care what he said about you. No, he's all right. He was giving it a good effort. Dunking is not a big deal. But the idea of what I was just doing there, if you pick him up, does that feel good when people are cheering for you and trying to pull you? That's what you got to do for your teammates. You got to be a good teammate. I was lucky to play with probably the best basketball player in the whole in American college. He was an All-American, and the guy, every mistake that I made, he took credit for it. Every mistake the point guard made, he took credit for it. He always said, "Oh, my fault, I should have got that." He was always that way. And then he'd pick you up and make a steal and go dunk it and get the team going again. He was brilliant. That's what you got to do. It's kind of a lost art as well, is to be really having fun and get in with your teammates. Be happy. If she scores 3 in a row, I'm going to be the happiest one in here, right? I'm not going to be jealous. I'm going to be happy as anything because she's scoring. We're winning, right? All right. Get right here. One line. Start at half court. All right. You're just going to attack this defender, make an individual move, either inside out or a crossover, and then attack the basket with speed, like an open court move. But when you get down there, you can't do this. You're not going at speed and then go and shoot it flying in like that. You're going to stop. Boom. Straight up, straight down. You got it? All right, just about on this blue line. Ready? Next! Get on him, big fella! Next! 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 Not bad. Come on, come on. Pull up. Good. Keep it going. Get it up there. Leave it up there. You guys bring that chair down. All right. Okay. This. Come back over here, you guys. Let's go. 5, 4, 3. Pick them up, big fella. Was that good enough? Take them back over there and run them again. Come on. Tell them. Let's go. Was that better? It's very difficult to be. You'll be fine. You're only 14 years old, but if you're introverted in basketball, it's very difficult because this is the hardest game in the world. This is controlled violence. That's what it is. somebody trying to rip your face off, but they're not allowed to. That's true. I tell you, used to be a guy named Curtis Xavier. His hands were about that big, and he'd hand check. He used to be able to hand check in a game. You could go like this once. You could check somebody, or he'd check you on the thigh with them 2 hams that he had, and you couldn't even move. And he'd have your hand checked. And also, get your hands on that ball. That was legal. Hands part of the ball. And that wasn't that long ago. It was only in the 80s. If you had your hands on a ball like that, hands part of the ball. You could whack his hand off. You got to be strong with the ball. This is a good shooting drill. Get in a basketball position. Ball slap, go! Hard as you can. All right, another one. Watch this now. Once you get to have a nice shot, then the coach is going to say, he's not going to say, well, that guy's a good shooter. I'm enjoying watching him. I hope he hits another 10 in a row. He's not going to say that. He's going to say, you want to play? Get in there, get him, and don't let him get another shot off. And I'm going to go in the game, I'm going to be like that on you. I'm going to be right underneath you the whole time. So what do you got to do? You got to improve your release, your quickness. So you got to go like this. We're going to do this drill. You're going to bounce it into a shooting position, fast as you can. You ever watch Gunsmoke? You never watch Gunsmoke? Matt Dillon? He's fast. All right, ready? Up, up. Shooting position. Pound it. Don't hit yourself in the face. Come up in a shooting position. Good job, big fella. All right. Now you're going to take it like this. You're going to put it to the side and bring it back. Put it to the side and bring it back as fast as you can into a shooting position. Come on, fellas. No. You're going like this. You put it there, then bring it back into a shooting position. Keep going. All right, come back over here. Now, this is a really good drill. There's a guy, they're 2 of the most respectful, fantastic basketball players I've ever worked with. That's Devin and his brother, Van Oostens. Them 2 guys, come on over here, you guys. They are hard workers. They're both professional players, and they come up, they drive all the way up to Doncaster for me to work them out. And we work out for 2 hours. They go 150%. They don't let up one bit. And this drill that I'm going to show you guys is a very good drill. And they sent me a video from Holland where they were doing this drill, and they said, thank you very much. This is a great drill. All you're doing is sitting in a chair and shooting. But it helps you to do this. And anybody can do it. You're going to have to elevate your arm up. If you don't, the ball's going to go out there. You're going to have to get up all the time. So you're going like that. So, you understand? I'll ask you to do this, and you should do it, is get a chair. If you've got a hoop in your backyard, put a chair out there and do this every day. If you don't, ask your coach if you can have a chair to put by the basket where you can do the chair drill. All right, let's go over there quick. Let's go. All right, get in there. Yeah. All right, now, shoot it correctly. Just put it in a shooting position and snap it. All right, that's all right. Don't use your arms. It doesn't matter if it goes in. Hey! That's not bad. Do it again. Push up. All right, now, don't move that guide hand. It's all right. That's very good. There you go. Get in here. All right, just get in a shooting position, and then snap it. Again. Well, keep it going. All right, he's making these, but this is a good drill for you. Will you do it? You should. It's a very good drill, and it shooting's a reflex action in your brain. So when you get in the chair, it makes you shoot up like that. And that gets into your brain. What happens is, if you're trying to build up range, you start doing this. You're shooting it correctly, but as you get farther away from the basket, you start going like that. You get these. Watch the difference. What's the difference on that and the other shots I was taking? As I start getting away from the basket, I'm aiming it. That was a lucky shot. I'm shooting it, I'm kind of directing it. See that? I'm going like that. That chair drill is going to help you to do that. The farther out you get from the basket, the more important it is to get elevation on your shot, because a shot coming in from distance like that has no chance to go in. If it's coming from up there, it's going to have a chance to go in, to sit and go in. Understand? So when you start moving out, you have to consciously look at yourself and say, am I doing this? See, that was correct. But as I move out, I start lowering my arm. That was a lucky shot. But you get, all right? See how straight it goes? That is not gonna, you're not going to get many rolls on those. So you must work from that chair, and also when you're around the basket. This is a good drill for you. You get to around the hoop. This is to build your confidence in your touch. You get here, and you go like this. What was I doing? Do you notice what I was doing every time? I was changing my spot every time. Well, for you, if you do that over and over and over, and you change your spot every time, pretty soon you think, I can just chuck it up there and it'll go in. Oh! Get that, big fella! But you get to the point where you think every shot, you can make every shot, you're changing the spots. Thank you. And it's a good confidence builder. And it also builds touch. Okay? All right, we're gonna go, let's go back there again. Get 2 lines. Okay, you're gonna attack the basket this time. I want you to come down the court this way, get onto these white lines. When you get to here, go into the basket, then a shot. So you're just doing a crossover, but go as hard as you can. Are you ready? Are you ready, big fella? Hey! Get in here! Come here! Go over there in that bag. Get yourself a shirt out of there. Dang! Put that on, big fella. Too big! It's only a medium, man. You're only 14. All right. You deserve that because you've improved. Let's do that again. Are you ready? Oh. Yes! All right, here we go. Go! Go hard as you can. Straight up, straight down. Good job. All right. Who's going to be the victim or the volunteer this time? Let's see. You. Come on. Get over here, you guys. Lay down on that bench, on your back. All right, this is a simple drill you can do as well. Sit up a bit. Okay. When I say, I believe in all these because I did them myself. And I was lucky I had a guy named Howard Butch Comize, who you guys might not ever heard of because he's dead now, but he's an older guy, but he played for the Knicks and various other NBA teams, and he was my mentor, and he showed me a lot of drills. This is one of them. Lay on your back. All right, shoot the ball to yourself. That's not half bad. Do it again. Yeah. Hey. That's good. That was good. Now you're at home and you got to ask your parents, don't go hitting a chandelier or anything, but get in your room, on the bed, you're not doing anything. Shoot 100 like that. It's going to improve your release. If you have to get up out of the bed, you're doing something wrong. You didn't. Good job. All right, let's see. She gonna be able to do it?
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead. It faded a little bit. What? That's all right. You're opening your hands up. Keep that guide hand so that, because you're losing the ball a little bit. That's why it's going over. Okay. If she does this, if you do it and you're stubborn, you have to be. You have to. You'll self-correct, and the ball will start because you get sick of getting up, won't you? But you're not. It's not that bad, but you're drifting it a bit, which is going to tell you something. Either you're opening this hand, or you're not following through at the end. You're kind of snapping off like that, and the ball's leaving. See that? That's a simple thing that you can do. Just make yourself better. All right, with shooting, it's very simple. And using that bench and trying to make that a workout, that's another good thing that you can do. Okay, now we're going to do this. You can use either hoop. You got to make 3 shots, do 3 push-ups, 2, do 2 push-ups and 1, and do 1 push-up and get back here. But I'm only giving you 90 seconds. You got it? Go. Anywhere. Come on, man. Come on, shoot it! Don't forget the push-ups. Concentrate on your technique. Good, keep it going. 45 seconds, you gotta pick it up. You done already? Man. You done?
Yeah.
Good job. You do push-ups? Come on, big fella. How many are you making? 3, 2, 1. You've already done it. He went back to 3. It's all right. Good man. Okay, so if you come in here and you're going to shoot around, do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're doing some push-ups. You don't have to. You can do sit-ups, but make 10 shots. Do a rep. Do 10 shots. Do 9 shots. Do some reps, and so on. Use the benches. Maybe do step-ups. Okay. It's going to make you a better player. What you got to try to do is you got to try to do things that somebody else is not doing. All right. You got to think of things. And like I said, I was a bit psycho because I'm old now, I still do it because I don't want to give up. I want to keep being able to do what I do, like going around doing the shooting. And in America, it's a hostile crowd. I'm going over there in a couple months. High school players, you got to be on your game. They'll come after you. All right? You guys, you're doing a good job. How much time do we have? Well, I keep going. But.
Well, if you want to go till 4, you guys can have 5 minutes extra on a break.
OT. You guys want to go some OT? Yes? Get in there, that's it. Oh, everybody on that side of the court, let's go. All right, let's see. You're going to that hoop, you get over there. Get over there, next to her, yeah. All right, you're going to that hoop. You're going to that one, she's going to that one. Whoever scores first is the player. Are you ready? Go! Who got it? Her? Yeah. You sure, big fella? All right, right there. He said it. Who wants to have a go? Who wants to compete? Get out here, man. Get over there. Ready? You're going against her. Ready? You're going that way. You're going that way. Go! He got that? He got it by a second. All right. Everybody over here. Give me a line right here. All right. We're going bank shots. After you shoot the bank shot, you got to get over to that bench, get 3 triceps, and then get back in line. You ready? Go! Get good technique. Go, 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 go! Come on. Not bad. That's pretty good, fellas. Good. You got to get on and off that bench quicker. Come on, big fella. No, you don't have to make it. Well, I want you to make it. Dribble it, girls. We're not playing rugby. Dribble that ball. Good job, guys. Come on in. Good job. You guys, here's another one you can do with this bench. Get it there. Do that. Switch. All right. Just saying, there's a lot of things you can do with this, with things like that, which you wouldn't think of. Okay? You've done a good job. I don't know how much more work you got to do today, but you're not tired, are you? Little. You're doing all right. You've done a good job. Most of you are over halfway to becoming good shooters. What you have to do is the extra stuff. You know, like, you've got a pretty good shot, but you'd never score on my son. You wouldn't. He's 6'6", he's athletic, he'd get after you. He won't let you have an open shot. So what do you got to do? You got to work your butt off on all your individual one-on-one moves. Not doing drills like this. I'm not saying you did, but this is what happens. People are doing drills, they're going like that. You ain't getting away from my son or some of the players that I've had in the past. Robert Marston, who plays at Sharks, those guys are beasts. I hope nobody's here from that team. This is what happened one time. Well, we were in Cardiff, so we won't be. We were in Cardiff. My son, James, is a great shooter, best shooter I've ever seen. And he was going off on these guys.